Hey, what's up YouTube? Down in the Smartphone Guy coming back at you with another video, and tonight we're going to take a look at what is supposed to be the world's smallest projector. So you can see just how small this thing is. This is the P6 projector, so it is very, very tiny indeed. You can actually see there it is. I have it turned on at the moment. So I've been using this for a few days, and I just wanted to show you what all this thing can do. We're not going to quite go into everything it can do, but I'm going to at least share with you a couple of the ways that it's very useful. So first thing I want to talk about is the manual it comes with. So you can see it's all here in color. Does an excellent job of explaining how you can connect it. So you can connect it, of course, to Wi-Fi. You can mirrorcast through Android devices if they offer that option. So a few different options there. We do also have, of course, AirPlay through Apple iPhone. So I'm going to go ahead and show you using my wife's Apple iPhone 7 here. We do have an OTG connector as well. So if you have an OTG cable or if your phone is OTG capable, you can go ahead and plug it in that way. And so it's just got more of that. And then you can connect it through Windows as well. So lots and lots of options. And then you can do a DLNA push, which I'm actually going to show you using my S8. So those are the couple options I'm going to show you. But anyways, those are the options that it has available. For some reason, it comes with two sets of directions. I thought maybe there was one in one language and one in the other. But in fact, maybe this is a mistake, but I have, whoops, two of them that are in English. So not exactly sure why, but hey, whatever. Overkill. All right, so in terms of what you get in the box, you get this 2 amp wall adapter, which you can see obviously I'm not using at the moment. And then of course it comes with a micro USB, so that's going to be for charging it. Then of course you get the projector, which is obviously quite small. You get this tripod, and then you get this little stand here. So this little piece right here is going to hold it. So that is a separate piece from the tripod itself. And then on the projector itself, you can see we got a couple of exhaust fans. We have some speakers built in. There's our micro USB little indicator there, LED indicator. We do have a headphone jack, which I definitely recommend. Probably want to plug in a speaker because this thing is not very loud. And over here we just have a reset button. So that's about it. So that micro USB, not micro USB, but micro SD card, I will go ahead and show you where that is available on here as well. So this is a capacitive touchscreen on top. So we have our power button, but then up here we have our various navigation options, and that's just a back button up there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and show you what this thing looks like. So just real quick, it does shoot in 480p. That's the native. So not as good as obviously even 720p, but the image doesn't look too bad. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. And then also I'm going to go ahead and show you how we connect it to a couple of devices here. So with that being said, I'm going to pause and we're going to move to the projector. Okay, so I mentioned the resolution already, so it shoots natively in 480p. It is compatible with up to 1080p, and you can see the brightness. So this is currently at the brightest setting, so I just want to give you a little comparison. So this is the actual projector, and there is my monitor. So I'm going to kind of go back and forth. So there's my monitor, and there's the projector. So you can see it gets quite bright. In daylight, it is going to be a little bit harder to see, but overall, I would say it's quite bright, especially if you're in a dark room like I'm in now. It's not going to be too bad to see. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and navigate through here. So I'm going to hit that back button. So get out of that. Okay, so this is the main menu here. So over here, that is our Mirrorcast option. Media player is what we're going to use for our micro SD card. So if you have some movies loaded up on a micro SD card, you use the media player. DLNA is going to be the wireless option. Apple will be your wireless option for AirPlay. OTG is going to be connected directly from your phone as long as it's OTG capable. And then settings, of course, is going to be our settings. So I'm going to go into the settings real quick, just kind of show you what options you have there available. So we'll go ahead and hit enter. That's the middle button, by the way. Whoops. That's like a bumpy projector. It's so small, it's easy to bump. All right, so I believe it should be currently connected, hopefully. It says it's scanning. Hopefully I didn't actually just get out of my Wi-Fi by doing that, but let's go ahead and see. All right, so okay, so it is connected to my G6 for Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go ahead and go back because I don't want it to get out of that. We can go to the brightness settings. We can change the brightness. We can change the language. I'm going to keep it in English. There are online updates that are available. Currently, I haven't had one. I've had this for a little over a week now. There haven't been any updates. And then there's just device info. So I'm going to back out of that. And we already talked about some of the options that are available here. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to start out with Apple. So I have here an iPhone 7. So I believe the iPhone 7 should already be connected to... Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We're going to start out with the DLNA because I'm going to connect it to my S8 first. And then we'll do Apple just because I don't want to mess it up. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here to my S8, bring that screen up. Okay, so let's get out of that, and hopefully we can get this going here. So... what I'm going to do in order to share this screen, so it says connection in progress up there, is I have an app here called All Share, if I can get that into focus. So here we go. Oh, All Connect. There it is. So I downloaded an app called All Connect, and that allows you to basically use AirPlay. So from there, I'm going to go up here into the P6 projector. So that's what that is showing me right here. Now, I already have a YouTube video queued up. So if I didn't have this queued up, I would just go into YouTube and just click share to the P6. So then here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like on the projector. Hopefully it works okay. Let's see. No, that's not how we do it. All right, so I had this all queued up, I thought. There we go. Okay. All right, so we'll see what it looks like up there. Now, it doesn't look as clear because... in my picture, it looks a little clearer than this. This is just a little... but you can actually hear the sound, which you probably don't hear much of at all, to be honest with you. But it is quite bright, as you can see. Okay, so that is using a... so that's connected to the S8. So just to give you some other options that are available here, so I'm going to click up here onto, hopefully, okay. So now it's focused on my S8. So you can see I can share some videos that are on my phone. I can share some photos. So if I want to go in here and share, oh, let's see, some camera pictures that I took. So there's a selfie I took, and so it's going to share that up there and share the picture of that case or that phone. Okay, so as you can see, I can share all kinds of things with it. Of course, YouTube videos, like I showed you earlier, back out of this. But number of options that I have available here. So that's using the DLNA option. And again, that is connected to my Samsung Galaxy S8. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect it up to the iPhone. Let's get that back into focus, hopefully. All right, there we go. By the way, I'm focusing my camera, not the actual projector. The projector's already in focus. All right, so let's go out of here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it to the iPhone so you can see what that interface is like. So this is going to use AirPlay now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the iPhone, first log in. Okay, so you can see that you need iOS 5.0 or later, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. And then I'm going to make sure that my iPhone is connected to the Wi-Fi of the projector itself. So it's not currently, it's actually connected to my G6 Wi-Fi. So I'm going to go in here and connect it to the P6. So the P6 actually projects its own Wi-Fi. So let's focus back in on that. And... okay, so it is connected now, so I'm going to come back in here. Sorry, it's hard to keep both things in focus. And let's go up into settings. Nope, not settings, we already did that. And I'm going to go in here to AirPlay, and we're going to mirror my screen, so there we go. So now hopefully we can get that focused. I'm going to focus it in on the projector now. And I can go in here and I can share whatever I want to from my iPhone. So if I want to share maybe a game or a video or whatever, I can share any of that information directly to the projector. It will also turn, so like if I'm playing a video. So what I'm going to do is jump into picture real quick and see what we have on here. Okay, this is all memories. This is all my wife's stuff here. So let's jump out of here. See if there's some videos in here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Here's the video. And hopefully there's one that's in widescreen. Okay, that one's not, clearly. So go out of that. Maybe this one. This is my daughter dancing. There you go. So then when it projects, it's going to project in a landscape mode. So go ahead and hit play, I believe. Okay, it's just taking a little bit of time on the phone. Still thinking. The phone is thinking. All right, so here's the actual dance. Apparently they're not moving at all. There they go. Now they're moving. Okay. So now you can see here it's showing that it's just air playing. So anyways, so that is how it's done. That's just a couple of options that are available. Obviously, you saw that there are more options outside of that. Again, you can use Miracast over here, and that's for Android or Windows. Media player, again, is with a SD card, and OTG is directly plugged in as long as your phone is capable of that. So with that being said, awesome little projector. It is rather pricey, so I'm going to go ahead and leave some links down in the description if you are interested in picking this up. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.